Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Kai here checking out with another video. Hey, today we got 5L versus 4L, the beef that caught up to Lil RYE. Let's go on and get into this.
Facebook definition of crashing out is to do an act that will most likely result in jail or death without thinking. Right next to that definition in the dictionary is a picture of Lil RYE, the rising rapper from Mobile, Alabama, who's gone viral for his antics, which include getting robbed in the mall and beefing with damn near every single rap group you can find. Like, bruh, imagine dudes hating on you so much that they find you in the mall, rob the clothes that you just bought, and then post the fit that they just robbed you on Instagram, bruh. I swear
that's
dude.
some broke ass shit. Like, that's some broke ass shit. You don't get cool points for robbing a nigga for some clothes that he just bought. Like, I don't know. That shit sounds a little bit weird to me. Just me personally. Like, you don't get cool points for that.
Generation of crash dummies is even more bold than,
like, bruh, if you going, that's the thing, like, I hate seeing shit like that. Like, bruh, if you going crash, like, if you going to stand on some business, stand on it. Like, dead ass, like, hey, you see whoever you need to see, just send them up. Just crash. You gangster. Stand on everything. Don't do no, alright, we gonna wreck it out. Boom. Just send a nigga up. No matter where it's at, just send a nigga up and deal with the consequences. But you niggas don't live like that. You niggas are steal some clothes, steal a nigga chain. Ooh. Come on, man. Just go be gangster. If you can be gangster, be gangster.
Than the last. And when asked if he was gonna move different after this crazy incident in an interview, you know what Lil RYE said? Hell nah, man.
Let me ask you a question, brody. So look, so you just got into a little dispute that happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, and it's in here.
All right, let me ask you a question. So how you feeling? Like, you not feeling like you want to move more smarter? Like, you not worried or nothing like that?
Hell nah.
I swear, we gotta get into the crazy beast of Lil RYE and how he got caught up in the worst way possible, man, and what exactly is his crash out future right now. But before we do, man, I'm gonna need you to do a couple things for me. Like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to world.com. Get into this.
Oh, the first day that we signed up for Monday.com, our department was already able to connect our processes.
So by now you definitely know who Lil RYE is. He's a rising artist out of Mobile, Alabama, who made a name for himself from his fast southern music and crazy online personality that has him looking like he's about 3 breaths away from crashing out. Man, I don't know if bro is a marketing genius or slightly autistic. The way he moves around and somehow, some way was able to develop a beef with not just NBA Youngboy, but somehow found a way to implicate 21 Savage's gang 4L into his antics also. I'm gonna say it right now, I really doubt that this is gonna go well or really end up well in the future, especially because bro somehow decided to move to Atlanta. But in order to really understand what makes bro move like a crash dummy, you gotta really know where he comes from and how exactly all this started in the first place. Lil RYE is from the south side of Mobile, Alabama. Growing up, he got clicked up with members from a gang called Fox 10, a notorious gang named after putting ninjas on the news. He was coming up in the streets and he began to build a following in his rap career, coining influences such as Youngboy, even though they beef now. Eventually, he was able to expand his music reach by signing to Gucci Mane's Crash Dummy label 1017 and moving to Atlanta to take music.
Why this nigga keep dick eating? Like, this nigga keep banging Crash Dummy, bro. You sound like a squid from Delaware. That's what you sound like, bro. Like, I can't stand you internet ass niggas, like you blogging ass niggas. Like, niggas don't put your face online. Niggas is like scared bitch made ass niggas. Like, but then they be talking fly shit like, yeah, crash out. Yeah, like, yeah, the guy crashed out, and how can he be seen in these places, bro? How can you don't even put yourself online, bro? You sound like a fucking dweeb, like a dweeb, a real dweeb. Like, how? And that's the age of the internet. Who gave you a voice? Like, who gave you a voice to talk how you talking? Like, that's what's wrong with you niggas, bro. Stay the fuck in your place. You don't sound like a street nigga. Stop speaking on street shit. Period. Like, come on, man. Cause when a nigga catch you talking all that bullshit, and then a nigga put you up, your family, he's a good kid. It's always that. It's always, he's a good kid. He did. But you on the internet talking like you a part of some shit, bro. Fuck out of here. You niggas be goofies.
More serious. Before I continue, I should probably mention that him signing to the label 1017 is definitely a major red flag in this story. In case you haven't noticed, all the artists that are signed to 1017, you know, Fujiano, Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar, are pretty much either dead or in jail. There isn't one single successful.
That don't have nothing to do with nothing. That has something to do with them being in the streets. Come on, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, come on, bro. Oh, you think because they signed the 1017 that Gucci Man is supposed to hold their hand and dick pull them to all? Yeah, you gotta be over here. You gotta be over here with me. Nigga, these is all their own people. They all their own individuals. Big Scar, doing drugs. Gucci Man couldn't say, bro, stop doing drugs, bro. The nigga, Big Scar, got his own life to live. Like, he dealing with his own fucking reality. The fuck are you talking about? Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty doing what the fuck he want to do. Whatever he doing. He get in his situation. Man, just for Fujiano in his own situation. Like, bro, stop dick. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all niggas be speaking all this fly shit. Y'all be popping this fly shit, but don't know what the fuck. If you don't live no type of life, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit is so fucking irritating. Y'all be speaking on street shit like y'all street niggas. And y'all ain't never been in no part of the streets. Y'all don't even know what the fucking streets look like. Stay in y'all place. If you a good kid, it's okay to be a good kid and be and like the music and like the lifestyle. But bro, when it comes to the actual activities of it, if you ain't never been a part of it, bro, you have no reason to speak on this shit.
1017 artists besides Gucci Man, every single other person pretty much crashes out on some type of timing, you know. But 1017 might be
that has nothing to do with Gucci. That has nothing to do with 1017. That has something to do with the artist that's living real life. You fucking internet blogger.
Worst label in rap history. And they crazy.
Bro, you dumb as shit, bro. 1017 made fucking millionaires, dumbass. What are you talking about? The worst label. All the artists that came underneath the 1017 umbrella, fuck you. Come on, that's what I'm saying. Like, that, these niggas don't deserve a voice. Like, y'all be giving these fucking random ass niggas a voice. Just because it's a new 1017, they don't discredit the old 1017. 1017 been going on for 15, 20 years. Fuck out of here, nigga. So Icy Boys, Brick Squad. These niggas right here be blowing me, Mo.
Crazy thing is that they pretty much encourage this type of behavior because it helps them sell views, sell clicks, and everything like that. And other
Cause they from the trenches. They only act in their environment. They only act in what they grew up as. They all grew up in the trenches. All rap is music coming from the trenches, coming from the hood, coming from the ghetto, coming from the slums. That's all rap is. Rap comes from the slums. Fuck out of here. Go listen to motherfucking some bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Stop speaking on street shit, bro.
Otherwise, his music wouldn't really be differentiated between other rappers and, you know, other NBA YoungBoy copycat type rappers. The music industry is crazy, man. Pooh Shiesty in jail.
I don't even know this nigga. I clicked on it because it popped up in my recommended, but you sound like a dick puller, a real dick eater. That's what you sound like.
Fujiano in jail. Lil Wop turned to a prostitute. Ola Run, he's in jail too. Lil RYE pretty much crashing out before our very eyes. It's a recipe for disaster, this label, and this is completely who he's surrounded by. Not to mention though, his ties with.
That's like saying that dumbass shit is like saying Jay-Z, when Jay-Z had Rockefeller, fucking Beanie Siegel getting arrested had something to do with Jay-Z. Like, Beanie Siegel being in the streets, like, doing street activities and shit like that. When he got arrested, when he was a part of when he was a part of motherfucking Rockefeller, that has nothing to do with Jay-Z. Beanie C was his own individual. We can go upon label upon label upon label. Bro, none of this shit that has something to do with whatever artist that's doing whatever they doing, that has nothing to do with the head of the label, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
This rap label in the street world definitely put a target on his back. So we must get into how that might just get him clapped in the city of Atlanta altogether, man.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically.
So things all started to take a sour turn one day when it seems that YoungBoy made a cryptic post referring to someone as a rookie. It was from a song, but for some reason Lil RYE, the biggest NBA YoungBoy fan turned YoungBoy hater, manifested a beef and somehow suspected that this cryptic message was meant for him. This essentially unleashed a whole fried tirade on the internet that made him diss YoungBoy and 4K Trey.
When I'm a rookie, mother know I get cooking too. Now young niggas that pop out cut with switches just to hit at you. I don't stay too far from you, talk shit, let me visit you. You ain't never be with no gangster. Time to show you what them killers do.
At the same time, Lil RYE decided to get even deeper into the streets of Atlanta by clicking up with the infamous 5L gang. Being close with the members of 1017 such as Ola Runt, he clicked with some of the henchmen, a gang called 5L, which were basically swarm ops of some of the biggest rappers and rap groups and gangs in the city.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know them. I just know them from Playboy Cardi.
If not in the world. If you didn't know, 5L is a gang comprised of both Bloods and Crips from the east side of Atlanta off Edgewood, and are sworn enemies with 4L, aka 21 Savage and Young Nudy's gang, consisting of Bloods from the east side of Atlanta, Paradise East Apartments area. And on top of that, 5L has a crazy beef with Homicide Gang, aka Duct Tape Gang, which has several members affiliated very closely with Playboy Cardi. Cardi even talks about calling a hit on Ola Runt in one of his biggest songs, saying, "I had a shank Ola for pie." Bruh, swear you can't make this up. You can probably guess it's extremely hard beefing with, you know, whole multi-millionaire platinum rappers, because they got so much money, they can just pay someone to pull up and press you, and they have unlimited pool in the city. So much pool, they can have goons that walk around just looking for rappers to check in. And that's exactly what looks like it happened to Lil RYE. Apparently that fateful day that he was robbed in Lenox Square in Atlanta. So we gotta get into what exactly went down right now. Somehow, 2 days ago in early November 2023, Lil RYE decided to pull up to the mall Too Deep, to one of the most set up locations a well-known rapper can slide to in Lenox Square Mall. If you've never been to Atlanta or been to Lenox Square Mall, this is just a quote-unquote upscale mall in an area of Atlanta called Buckhead, which is where all the wealthy people with money go. Except I feel like more of the wealthy people go to the Phipps Plaza across the street rather than going to the Lenox Square Mall, because the Lenox Square Mall is just straight like not good activity basically going on there. A lot of up-and-coming rappers and entertainers and people who think that they're up-and-coming rappers and entertainers go there, but it's low-key kind of sus, filled with random people who be looking like they're up to no good, trying to rob people and stuff. There's a lot of crazy activity going on, you know.
Ain't no real street nigga saying, yeah, sus. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you can tell this nigga's a fucking dweeb, bro. This nigga's a fucking loser. Like, the nigga that's narrating this Jones a real dweeb. Like, real loser. Give real loser vibes. Dweeb. Give a nigga a wedgie. Get over it like one of them jumps, man. Put the nigga underwear over the nigga head, man. It's one of them jumps, man. You can't go nowhere. That's what it sounds like. You scared to go there. You wouldn't go there. You couldn't go there with your head up.
Shootouts in the parking lot. It's an infamous mall for a lot of crazy activity on the regular. It's the type of place where you might just get shot in the parking lot if you're like messing around or doing the wrong thing at the wrong.
So come with your fire, nigga. That's what it's telling you. Come with your fire. Be ready to take a soul. Be ready to send somebody up.
time for real. But it's not really a bad area. It's just that people go there for the sake of shopping because it's one of the like quote unquote nicest malls really in the area. So you find a lot of people over there. It's sort of like Melrose in LA, you know, like a nice area that could easily go wrong. Apparently, while Lil RYE was shopping, he came across a couple of members of 4L who didn't take it too kindly with his affiliation of 5L, because 5L constantly taunts 4L by saying 4LK, which is a diss basically saying they're 4L killers. This group didn't take too fondly to this and decided to take matters into their own hands. They asked if he was trying to check in with 4L, as they were the biggest, most powerful rap group in Atlanta. Lil RYE, essentially being a crash dummy, rejects this, and basically we know the story. He got robbed. They tried to steal his chain and they didn't get it because he had this big 1017 Cuban link chain, which are like extremely hard to pull off. But bro straight up robbed his clothes, put on his fit, and then posted it on the internet, man. I swear, you cannot make this up. And everyone was basically cheering it on. They went into detail after and explained that they were not even trying to rob him at first. They were just trying to have him check in, you know, pay up for pulling up to the mall, especially not even being from Atlanta, talking crazy. And gaining these street affiliations with people that you don't even know. These are just people that are on your label. And bro got these street affiliations with the group that's losing. Bro, it's craziness, man. But regardless. Yeah, so essentially he got robbed, and then the dude posted his fit online, and then YoungBoy felt some type of way too and said that this is what happens when you mess with him. So it's pretty much like some of the biggest rappers in the world essentially beefing with this dude that was relatively unknown before this.
So that just helped him. That's what it sounds like. And all in all, it just helped his career. You got the biggest artist. If you saying that it's YoungBoy, 21 Savage, Nudie, it's all bigger than him. What you think that's gonna do for him? I took his clothes, but he still got his chain. He still got his life. Everybody talking about him. That's making him even more popular. I mean, what he gotta do now is, hey, you gotta go get in that car and get off that mic.
Incident, and now he's like pretty, you know, kind of big, I guess, but he's known for pretty much crashing out. The following day, bro went into detail with an interviewer in the same mall where he went back.
That means he ain't no scary nigga. That means he gonna stand on that shit. That's what that sound like. Hey, nigga just played, now I'm about to play. Y'all called me bullshit the other day, but now I want to play. That's what that shit sound like. He was sound like he ready to crash out right then and there. That's the definition of crashing out. Hey, a nigga just played with me, tried to embarrass me. Now I'm popping back up. And you see I'm right here. Now pull up again. That's what that shit sound like.
And said that he was going back and that he doesn't even care. And they asked him, man, yo, are you gonna start moving differently? And he said, hell no. You know, bro went to the same mall. Obviously, the people that were there, they're not gonna go to the same mall. The people that robbed him, they're not gonna go to the same mall twice. Obviously, you know, why would they?
Why not though? Why not? If it's beef and you see a nigga where you can get up on him, you get up on your. If a nigga drop my location, like, hey, you beefing with a nigga, hey, y'all just did something to him, and the nigga pull right back up, like, all right, what it is, pull back up, send a nigga up.
Already got everything they needed. They got all his clothes and everything. Bro really dug himself in a hole, pretty much went back. So I really don't hope that there's more Lil RYE news in the future. That is really tragic. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was, because I've never seen someone just willingly.
I mean, but why would you think that things will go his way? Why would you think things will go, all right, well, it's going to be some tragic news about, couldn't it go the other way? And I'm not saying it from the low rise. I'm saying from any situation, bro. I'm saying it because your bitch ass, you's a bitch. Whoever made this video, you sound like a fucking dweeb. You talking about street shit, and you're not even in the streets. You won't even pull up to Lenox Square Mall with your head high, like, man, I gotta go shopping. You going across the street.
Crash out. You know, bro has been so bad at this. Even a year ago, there's videos of him pulling up to his ops hood with the switch in the gas station and stuff. Bro is like just waiting to like crash out, man. Like, I don't want to say he's waiting to die, but pretty much what else is he gonna gain from this, bro? He's on 1017, so it's not like there's people around him that are like, hey man, you need to stop doing all this stuff, you need to stop doing these drugs, you need to stop, you know, going to these locations, you need to stop flexing guns with illegal modifications on the internet, man, you gotta stop all that stuff. Like, no one's really telling him that. I'm just pretty sure Gucci Man, I wonder if he even knows all this stuff. But the real question for me is, how on earth did he decide to just come to the city of Atlanta and then join a beef that basically has been going on for like years now, and basically go on the side that is losing? You know, that doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. And then really walk around the city. I mean, obviously he probably didn't understand the politics of this whole situation, but it's like, man, what can you really do if you're a Lil RYE? Well, first off, you cannot do this crap. I mean, like, there's no point of even discussing what he should be doing, because it's like, this dude is pretty much already fried to the point where it's only a matter of time. And it's really sad that I say this, but hopefully he learns from these situations, and he's just using this as like a marketing ploy to try to get people to look at his music, because his music is not bad. I'm telling you, his music is good. He's one of the most promising people on the 1017 label, which says a lot, even though everyone else is pretty much locked up. And there's no Pooh Shiesties right now.
Alright, bro, he just talking about nothing right now. See y'all in the next video. Peace.